Hi, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. It's a great pleasure being here. I'm Dr. Beatriz Lúcia Salvador Bisotto from Global Edu Leaders Forum, India, Brazil. It's a great pleasure being part of this amazing event. Thank you so much for inviting me. And today we're going to talk about emerging trends and researches in multidisciplinary domain. Emerging Trend and Researches. This presentation examines how the boundaries between traditional fields are dissolving, creating unprecedented opportunities for innovative research and collaboration. As we enter the year 2025, it is imperative to investigate the manner in which emerging technologies, methodologies, and theoretical frameworks are reshaping our understanding in the scientific, technological, social, and humanities domains. We cordially invite you to contribute to the endeavor of delineating the evolving terrain of multidisciplinary research, a task that will serve as a foundational element in shaping academic and professional trajectories for years to come. As we move into the year 2025, it is essential to reflect on how emerging technologies across scientific, technological, social, and humanity fields. This transformation not only redefines the boundaries of knowledge, but also calls for a repositioning of traditional academic approaches, fostering a more integrated and innovative perspective. The interconnectedness of different areas of knowledge reveals a new research paradigm where interdisciplinarity is not only desirable but necessary to address the complex challenges of the contemporary world. In light of this scenario, we invite researchers, academics, and professionals to contribute to the collective task of mapping this evolving landscape of multidisciplinary research. This endeavor, beyond promoting tangible advances in various sectors, represents a foundation pillar in building stronger and more forward looking academic and professional trajectories. By jointly outlining this ever changing panorama, we strengthen the role of science and education as engines of social transformation and sustainable development in decades to come. Convergence of artificial intelligence and neuroscience, brain-inspired computing. Neuromorphic hardware architectures now mimic neural structures with unprecedented fidelity, enabling computing systems that process information similar to biological brains. This has led to significant efficiency improvements in pattern recognition texts. That is amazing, isn't it? Neural decoding advances. AI-powered brain-computer interfaces have achieved remarkable precision in interpreting neuroscience, allowing for direct thought-to-text translation and the fine motor control of prosthetic devices with minimal training periods. I can say that here in Brazil, sometimes we are scared about that, but this is the future for sure. Cognitive architecture modeling. Computational models can now simulate aspects of human recognition with sufficient accuracy to predict responses to novel stimuli, opening new avenues for understanding disorders like Alzheimer and schizophrenia. And in my opinion, that is really, really a new way of discovering the science. Climate science and urban planning integration. Microclimate modeling. Advanced computational fields dynamics now enable block by block climate predictions within urban environments, allowing for targeted interventions against heat islands. Adaptive infrastructure design, self-regulating building envelopes and infrastructure systems autonomously respond to environmental changes, minimizing energy usage while maximizing comfort and resilience. Biophilic integration. Urban forests and vertical gardens are now quantifiable, are linked to improved air quality, reduced urban temperatures, and enhanced mental health outcomes for residents. Circular resources systems. Closed-loop water and waste management systems have demonstrated capacity to reduce a city's external resource dependence by up to 60%. And in some countries, that will be a change maker for sure. Quantum computing applications in medicine. Drug discovery revolution. Quantum algorithms now simulate molecular integrations with unprecedented accuracy, reducing pharmaceutical development timeless for years to months. Recent successes include the rapid development of target therapies for previously untreatable genetic disorders. Personalized treatment optimization, quantum-powered analysis of individual genetic, proteomic, and metabolomic profiles enables truly personalized medicine with treatment protocols tailored to each patient's unique biological characteristics and disease presentation. Medical imaging enhancement. Quantum sensing technologies have pushed medical imaging resolution beyond classical physics limitations, enabling visualization of cellular process in real time without invasive procedures or harmful radiation exposure, what is really dangerous for the professionals for sure.
Please.
Please. Augmented and virtual reality in education. This is my favorite field for sure.
Oh, please, sorry. Okay.
Let's continue then.
Yeah, let's continue.
Augmented and virtual reality in education. For sure, this is our favorite one. Immersive scientific visualization. Students now routinely manipulate complex 3D models of molecular structures, geological formations, and astronomical phenomena through AR interfaces, significantly improving spatial understanding and retention of abstract concepts. Historical and cultural immersion. Virtual reality recreations of historic environments and cultural contexts have transformed humanities education, allowing students to experience ancient Rome, Renaissance Florence, or pre-colonial Americans with unprecedented fidelity that is incredible. Skills training and assessment. Professional education has been revolutionized by VR simulations that provide risk-free practice environments for surgical procedures, emergency response protocols, and complex engineering operations. And that is incredible that with the technology, our doctors are well assisted these days. Biotechnology and sustainable agriculture, generated crop resilience. So, CRSPR CAS 9 modifications have proceeded crops with enhanced drought tolerance and disease resistance. Microbial soil enhancement. Engineered microbial communities optimize nutrient recycling and plant health. precision agriculture automation, AI-guided robotics-enabled targets, cultivation and harvesting with minimal resources. These interlinked technologies form a robust framework for agricultural systems that can maintain productivity while reducing environmental impact. Gen-edited crops work similarly with specialized soil microbiomes, with autonomous systems ensure optimal resource application and minimal waste throughout the growing cycle. Fields trials across diverse climate zones have demonstrated the yield increase of 15 to 30% while reducing water usage by up to 40% and nearly eliminating the need for synthetic pesticides in many crop systems. And this is for sure more health for us human beings. Material science and environmental remediation, programmable nanomaterials, self-assembling nanostructures can now be deployed in contaminated waterways where they selectively blend to specific pollutions were being magnetically retrieved, leaving no residual trace in the ecosystem. Bio-inspired decomposition catalysts, materials modeled after enzyme structures, accelerate the breakdown of persistent organic pollutants and microplastics, reducing the environmental health life from centuries to months. That would be amazing. That will be amazing for our planet. Carbon negative construction materials. Mycological composites and carbonate forming concentrates actively sequester atmospheric carbon throughout their life cycle, transforming buildings from emission sources to carbon sinks. Solar-powered material regeneration. Photoreactive coatings enable self-healing and self-cleaning properties in environmental barriers and filtration systems, dramatically extending operational lifespans in harsh conditions. Data science and social sciences integration. Computational sociology, agent-based modeling now accurately predicts social movements and cultural shifts by integrating massive behavioral disasters with sociological theory. Cognitive economics. Neuroeconomic approaches have redefined our understanding of decision making, challenging rational actor theories and informing more active policy interventions. Digital anthropology. Intergraphic methods enhanced by natural language processing now map cultural transmission across digital spaces and unprecedented detail. Algorithmic justice. Sophisticated frameworks for detecting and mitigating bias have transformed approaches to criminal justice, lending, and educational assessment systems. Robotics in healthcare and elder care. Empathetic companionship. AI-driven social robots with emotional intelligence. I like that. Health monitoring, continuous biometric assessment, and emergency response. Physical assistance, mobility support, and daily test facilitation. I know that some people will say, oh, but this way AI will be replacing human beings. No, AI will be there to help us, to assist us. And the integration of robots into elder care represents a multifaceted solution to global demographic challenges. All the foundation robots provide crucial physical assistance, reducing fall risks and enabling independent living through adaptive support that responds to individual mobility patterns, and physical capabilities. I know that you may also say, oh, but taking care of their parents is the role of children, of their children. But it's not like that. Our adults are out there working, and the elderly parents are alone at home. This is the true reality. And the middle tier of health monitoring has expanded beyond vital signs to include gait analysis, medication adherence, nutrition tracking, and early detection of cognitive changes. These systems are now integrated with healthcare providers, creating continuous care pathways rather than episodic interventions. The most sophisticated development has been in empathetic companionship with robots that maintain personalized conversations, recognize emotional states, and provide meaningful social interaction to combat isolation. I love this idea. It's incredible. Here we have the intersection of linguistics and machine learning, translation, speech recognition, sentiment analysis, cultural nuance, idiomatic expression. For sure, AI is there to help us. Space exploration and astrobiology. Exoplanet characterization. Advanced spectroscopic techniques now enable detailed atmospheric analysis of Earth-like exoplanets, with several promising biosignature candidates identified in the TRAPPIST-1 system and around Proxima Centauri. Extraterrestrial sample analysis. Mars sample return missions have yielded conclusive evidence of ancient microbial structures, while Enceladus plume sampling has detected complex organic compounds consistent with metabolic processes. Extremophile research. Studies of Earth organisms thriving in Mars analog environments have identified novel radiation resistance mechanisms and metabolic pathways that expand our understanding of life's potential boundaries. Maybe not only Earth has some beings in space. Biomanufacturing. Orbital laboratories now utilize engineered microorganisms to produce pharmaceuticals, construction materials, and life support consumables, establishing crucial technologies for deep space exploration. Digital humanities and cultural preservation. Digital humanitarianism has transformed cultural preservation through sophisticated digitalization techniques that capture not just images, but material properties, contextual information, and rational data. Machine learning algorithms now assist in reconstructing damaged texts, identify artistic influences across cultures, and dating artifacts with unprecedented precision. Virtual reconstructions have evolved from simple visual models to complex simulations incorporating historical soundscapes, environmental conditions, and social dynamics. This immersive experience serves both scholarly research and public engagement, democratizing access to cultural heritage while preserving fragile originals for future generations. Renewable energy and grid transformation, 94% photovoltaic efficiency. Now, perovskite silicon tandem cells, 40% cost reduction, 3.2 billion edge computing nodes, 82% self-healing recovery. The convergence of material science, computer engineering, and power systems has reduced a fundamental redesign of electrical grids worldwide. The traditional centralized model has given way to highly resilient mesh networks of remuneration, storage, and intelligent load management. Particularly transformative has been the integration of predictive weather modeling with demand forecasting, enabling productive or grid reconfiguration hours or days before extreme events. This approach has dramatically reduced outstage durations and service disruptions while accommodating the inherent viability of renewable generation sources. Future research directions and collaborative opportunities. Cross-disciplinary education. Universities are establishing innovative degree programs that integrate traditionally separate fields from the outset rather than treating interdisciplinarity as an advanced specialization. Funding model evolution. Research foundations are pioneer challenge grants that require collaboration across at least three distinct disciplines, with success metrics focus on integrative outcomes. Publication paradigm shifts. New academic have journals evaluate submissions based on integrative methodology rather than discipline-specific criteria, with multimodal publication formats becoming standard. Global research networks, and I love being part of that. Distributed laboratory models connected researchers across institutions and countries through shared protocols, data repositories, and collaborative analytical frameworks. As we conclude our exploration on multidisciplinary research trends, it's clear that the most promising frontiers lie not within disciplines, but at their intersections. The challenges facing humanity, from climate change to pandemic prevention to equitable technological development, require approaches that transcend traditional academic boundaries. We invite you to consider how your own research might benefit from unexpected collaborations, novel methodological approaches, or theoretical frameworks borrowed from adjacent fields. The future of research excellence will belong to those who can navigate across disciplinary territories with confidence and creativity. I hope to see you all there at the end of this walk. Thank you so much once again. Thank you. Hope to see you soon.